stone, 2 pounds and 13 ounces. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a massive thank you to all of you for joining us today and making it a very, very special occasion, as always, here in Liverpool. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow evening. It's a very, very early start at the Echo Arena. We have one more contest away, one more.
They used to.
So Paul said he jumped from where the wheel is.
Brothers don't do that, babe. Listen, I ain't going. It's like I'm mixed race, you see. So I've got the brother in me, and then I've got the white boy in me as well.
So the brother in you decided not to jump. Would you have drowned when you hit the water?
The brother just said we don't even mess around like that. But that's your dad's side. That's that.
Do you even swim?
I'm a very good swimmer, actually.
Really?
Very good swimmer. Yeah, I'm very, very quick, which is not normal, but they say fat floats, don't they? So
if all goes tits up, then maybe you could launch into a swimming career.
I could have a go with torpedo. Yeah. I've got size 12 feet as well, so I've got a set of flippers on me.
Wow, strong. That's good. Well, coming away from swimming and jumping, we're obviously in your hometown of Liverpool, the very passionate city of boxing. Obviously, there's a lot of focus on you and Nathan, but surely the only important thing really for you is JULIO Santos in your way tomorrow night.
100%. It's just about coming through Saturday. That's all it's about. I haven't even given him a thought. I only answer questions when I'm asked about him. So it's all about JULIO dos Santos. I've got the ultimate respect for JULIO dos Santos. He's come here and he's come to take what's mine, and that's the win.
He's a tough, durable opponent. He's not been knocked out. He's got 23 knockouts and 26 wins. That's a tough opponent.
It is, and Eddie always whinges at me for wanting to face them, but I just don't believe in doing a 10-week training camp to face an absolute patsy or someone called Sean Corbin. I don't see the absolute point in that, so I'll go in there. I face guys who are proven, tried and tested. This guy's another one, and I've got to come through him, Sophia, if I want to be successful.
This is obviously your second cruiserweight fight. How have you found the transition of, because you're 2 stone heavier than you were at lightweight? That's quite a difference.
It is. It's the biggest jump in boxing, in any weight division, in any kind of sport. It's the biggest jump, and I done it quite easy, to be honest. I was 15 stone 3 weeks after the Adonis Stevenson fight. So people have got to realise that just how punishing it was for me to make 175 pounds. Today I've weighed in just under the limit. And I'm fit and I'm ready and I'm comfortable, so I'm happy with where I'm at, and I'm so happy I don't have to make weight the way I used to. You've no idea.
It drained you.
The torment and the best way of explaining it is the last day before I fought Adonis Stevenson. I got down to 4 pounds to go on the day of the weigh-in, and it wasn't coming off. I was running for an hour and never lost any weight, so the only other option then was hot baths. So I get into hot baths. I was watching my favourite comedian at the moment, who's Kevin Hart, on an iPad, and I was crying, laughing at Kevin Hart's jokes, and then I was crying tears because I was that drained and felt like I was going to have a breakdown. So I was going from laughing to crying, and it was the most closest I've ever been to just... Once I made that weight, I felt like I never wanted to fight again, ever.
Do you just feel totally sort of revitalised and energised? And how different has your training been, obviously, at this weight?
I love boxing again, that's the best way of saying it. I really do love boxing again, and I'm enjoying it. The training, you know what, I've always trained hard. Everybody knows I'm a diligent the way I train. And I used to think I trained hard at light heavyweight, and I did, because I had to lose a lot of weight, but I trained totally differently to how I train now. I train boxing specific now. I don't train to lose weight anymore. It's very power-based sessions. I'm very tired, and endurance-wise, I'm low after sessions. But then I'm allowed to put the right nutrients in my body and the right foods to get me straight back up. So it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I lift a lot heavier weights now, so I hate doing weights, but I'm lifting a lot heavier. I'm getting stronger, and I'm just happy. I'm just a lot happier. I go home my missus doesn't fear the door closing and the mood I'm going to be in, or I'd usually just go straight upstairs when I was making light heavyweight and play the game. Now I'm happy.
Mentally, obviously, it makes such a huge difference, doesn't it?
People I can't explain how hard it really was and how tough it was, but I'm happy now and I'm doing the right things and I'm getting there slowly but surely.
I've just noticed the sun shining on a little cut on your head. How did you get that?
I was coming out the house this morning with my son and he was in my arms, and he's only 19 months old, so I always give him a little kiss before I say goodbye. And as I've gone to give him a kiss, he's thrown his head back. So as he's thrown his head back, I've had to keep hold of him, and it was either his head hit the door frame or my head hit the door frame. And you can obviously see who took the bullet.
Oh, so bless him. It looks like he could be quite a strong boy then.
Yeah, he's a little tank. He's 19 months, walks, talks, and does all the stuff that you just don't want to see kids doing. Climbs up drawers and part and parcel of being a parent. But it's a scratch. It's nothing major. Actually, Paul just told me it makes me look hard, so I'm quite happy about that.
You take that then. Obviously, this is called Collision Course because you and Nathan, if you do come through tomorrow night, there will be a rematch. Obviously, it will be difficult for you not to look forward to that in a way.
Yeah, I do. I'm anticipating it. I don't look to it yet because I just think until he comes through and I come through, it's not going to happen, and I keep that in my mind, so I don't want to spend any attention or focus from this fight on that. So I'll just wait. Like I say, it is called Collision Course, and it will happen. And like I've said,
and will the end result be different this time?
When it happens, he'll never fight again after fighting me.
You think you'll put him into retirement?
No doubt. He wouldn't be able to absorb losing to me. He's not a strong character. I'm a strong character. I had a fight with him last time and it could have went either way. If he's totally honest, he knows it could have went either way. I know it could have. It's one of them fights. Don't get me wrong, I think I won. But I'm not naive enough and stupid enough to say, you know what, I was robbed, because I wasn't. It was a really close fight, could have went either way. And he got it. But in the same time being, I ain't making 12 stone 7 no more. And he never had a problem making 12 stone 7. I've been having a problem making 12 stone 7 since I was 28 years old. I'm all wrong for him. He won't even go to points. So
you think you've definitely benefited from moving to cruiserweight more than he has?
If you look, since we've met, our careers have gone completely totally different paths. I chose to fight good, strong guys, ranked opponents. I earned my world title shot. He is the only world champion who's become world champion and gone down in the rankings. He actually became world champion. He fights me, who was ranked about 15 by the WBO. He then fights somebody else who's ranked 82 in the world. Then he fights number 48 in the world. Then he fights somebody who no one even knew. And then he just gets tanked off Kovalev. So, whereas I fight a former European champion, Danny McIntosh. Okay, that was my first comeback fight. Then I goes in with Edison Miranda, 3-time world title challenger, severe, very, very dangerous puncher. Okay, I'm not saying he is what he was, but he might have been past his best. He's still a very dangerous fighter. I goes from him to a number 7 ranked WBC fighter, unbeaten in 7 years, Roberto Bellanti. I absolutely paced him, deals with him, with a massive gash over my eye also. I then goes from him to a guy who's as good in my eyes as unbeaten in Isaac Chilemba. This guy has beaten everybody in front of him. He's got a draw with Thomas Dustausen in South Africa. This guy no one wants to face Isaac Chilemba. I don't only face him once, I face him twice, and I beat him convincingly. Something that, very few fights will do. It'll be interesting to see now who goes on and beats Isaac Chilemba. Let's see who beats him, because I think people are going to really struggle against him. He's an awkward fighter. So I earned my stripes. Don't get me wrong. I went in with Stevenson, and my plan was basically just to get past 6 rounds. I didn't get past 6 rounds. I think it could have been different if I did get past it, but the fact of the matter is I didn't. But I was still in the fight. Managed to put him over. Didn't get counted as a knockdown. But like I said, I did put him over. He went into a fight in his hometown and just got absolutely smashed from pillar to post, and he couldn't accept it and deal with it. And the only excuse he could come up with is, I struggled to make weight. He did not struggle to make weight. He's never once said in his life, I've struggled to make light heavyweight. Because he lost, he needs an excuse. He's mentally weak, he's mentally fragile. But these are all things I'll come on when we fight.
I was going to say, we'll stop talking about him now. Lastly, your beloved Everton team.
Greatest team in the world.
I can't totally agree with that, being a Chelsea fan, but
You've acquired fantastic players, by the way.
I know.
I am a very big fan of Jose Mourinho, I will say that. He is the chosen one, he is great. He's not as good as Roberto Martinez, but he's fantastic.
No, he's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that. but he's fantastic. Cesc Fabregas is an amazing signing. I thought the Costa deal was done, but I'm told it's not actually done yet. So
I thought it was done. I was pretty confident it was done.
I thought it was done, but if you've got Costa and Fabregas, then I would make you strong favourites for the league next season. I think Chelsea are a very, very good side. But on to my club, we're just...
Yeah, no, well, listen, I have to say, I was a bit gutted for you guys that you didn't get that full spot. You pushed right to the very end. What do you reckon for next season?
It's a tough one. I do think we can improve, but it's very hard for us because how do you improve a squad that's done so well? And, you know, we're not the richest club in the world, but we're not the poorest club. So we have got money to spend.
You've always done very well with the funds you've had.
We get funds, and the chairman is brilliant. He always finds a way to get the players we want. But what you've got to look at now is how do you actually improve it unless you spend 20 million on a player? Because for me, James McCarthy's fantastic. You know, we've acquired Gareth Barry on a permanent deal. So the midfield is pretty sewn up. Kevin Morales is world class. We need a solid forward. I really do believe that. Don't get me wrong.
Are you in for anyone?
I don't know about that. I mean, I don't think I should be talking about things like that. But
no. Listen, yeah, obviously.
I'd love us to get someone like Loic Remy. I really like Loic Remy. I think Boney's good as well, proving forward.
Scores a lot of goals, Remy.
But Remy's the one I'd like. If I could choose, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could have first choice, I'd have Romelu back, Lukaku.
No. I think we'll take him. Thank you. We'll bring him back to where he belongs, whether he wants to be there or not.
I don't know. I just don't think. Does the manager want him back? I don't know. But if he doesn't, then we'll take Romelu. He's a really good guy. I've got to know Romelu over this last year. He's a good lad. He gets really close with the boys at the club, works hard, and it'd be great to acquire him permanently.
Listen, good luck for next season. Good luck for tomorrow night, and hopefully you'll come through, and we'll should see that grudge match end of the year.
Oh, we'll see.
Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you very much. Pleasure. No problem with that. Anytime.